Hey everyone, Kevin Richards here from RPM Vocal Studio and Rock the Stage NYC here on YouTube with another quick vocal tip just for you. What we're going to talk about today is the difference between diaphragmatic and intercostal breathing. Diaphragmatic means you're basically using a lot of the diaphragm way below your rib cage, towards the center of your body, towards your waist area there. Using more of the pelvic diaphragm or your back muscles, the rectus abdominis, the back part of the pelvic diaphragm back here. Basically a lot of the muscles that support the spine when you stand. If you've ever stood for a really long time, say in a line for something, the first thing that really starts to hurt is your back. That's because the muscles back here do a lot of support. They support your spine, they make you stand up straight. That's kind of what we use in more of diaphragmatic breathing, or really low and wide breathing, what they call the 360 breath. There's also a thing called intercostal breathing, where the breath is more with the rib cage. It feels more up here, front part of your diaphragm, more kind of up here. Now, how can we kind of know the difference between the two? It's actually very simple. We're going to use two different types of breath, and one will activate more of the lower back, one will activate more of the chest rib expansion, or the intercostals. The intercostals are muscles that line the inside of your ribs up here that basically pull the chest out. They expand your chest out. So we're actually going to go back and forth between these two. The first one is the diaphragmatic one, which you kind of all know if you've watched my other videos on breathing, and that's doing the extended hiss sound. And hiss that air over your, hiss the air over your tongue and through your teeth. And you can really feel that activate down here. I feel this all the way around activate. Now how do you get the intercostal, or more of the rib cage kind of expansion kind of breath? And that is by doing this. Or when you do that, you feel mostly here. And it's really activating most of the abdominal part of the diaphragm, the front part of the diaphragm, and kind of chest expansion. Now, to really know the difference between these two things, we're going to do an exercise where we alternate back and forth between the two. And it's just like this. Now you should feel a definite back muscles activate around the waistline when you do the hissing, and then it kind of releases and comes up to the top and front part of the body when you go to the hot part. And we do a kind of a thing like this. We go. You can also do it like this. Take your hands out in front of your face, hiss, and then hop through your hands. You should feel a release from the back, and it comes up front. And that's how you can start to get diaphragmatic and intercostal breathing. Know the difference between the two, because when you sing, you're actually going to be using both basic ways of breathing. For the more chesty, bigger, more intense vocal sounds, you're kind of going to go deep down into the body. But when you sing something light but don't want it to fall apart and go into falsetto, you still want it to kind of stay connected and have a full sound, you're going to have to switch from the back and go towards the top intercostal sound. And that would be going something like this. If I did, I'll do the G to A here. The O's at the bottom will be activating more in the back, And as I go towards the ah at the top and I lighten up, it's going to release from the back and come up front. Okay, so practice that in your warm-up routines and your everyday kind of breathing exercises. Hope this helped. But next time, this is Kevin Richards from RockTheStageNYC.com and RPMVocalStudio.com here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video wherever you feel like it. See you.